All right, I got the other tarp set up in this particular calving pen, and I usually put a couple cows in here. Then I'll also put cows out in a lot that I can watch with my barn cameras. I actually am going to get up a couple cows today. Just do the first week of January, but I'll do that and getting closer to calving season starting. Well, it was a muddy project, but I did get the first 2 cows that's due to calve that first week of January. I did get them sorted off, so they are up. Wasn't fun. It was quite the challenge, but they're here. That's what's important. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's the kids in the barrel with the heat lamp atop. And you can see they're all snug in there. They actually probably don't need the heat. It's not too bad today. These 2 kids, they're content to be outside of the barrel. One of those is a buckling and one is a doling. Well, I don't know how much I've mentioned how I hate goat kidding. Once they're boarded up and going, it's one thing. This little guy here, doe was in labor while I was putting out hay. I could see that she was struggling. So when I came out and went in, it was a back leg first. The other back leg was down in there, so it was almost I guess a half breech, so I had to push it all the way back in, get that other hind leg up. As soon as I popped that other hind leg up, this little guy just come flying out. So wouldn't have never had it without help. Not a big kid, just was backwards. So she is claiming it and it's alive, so that's the positive thing. I just got done spraying the navel. These are the last 3 to kid. Only concerned about one of the 3. 2 of them are mature does and shouldn't have any trouble. The other one is a first timer and no bigger than she is. Looks like it's going to be a single, but you never know. Okay, if you remember in the first part of the video, I explained how I was almost sick of goat kidding, and this is a first timer. I could tell she was having trouble, so I went in, and the first one was a head first presentation. The legs were back. Got the legs pulled out. Got it pulled out. It was alive. Then the second one was backwards. So I went ahead and got it pulled out. You can see, surprisingly, they're pretty active. But anyway, 2 more to go. Both of those are mature does. Hopefully things will go better. Hey folks, it's been a heck of a day. I'm actually on my way to Washington, Indiana for a few friends to have a steak dinner tonight. But as you have saw in the earlier part of the video, it's been goat kidding and they have not been easy. That last set of twins, she's not being very motherly, and she's a first timer, so hopefully she'll take up with them. But they're pretty noisy and alert, so we'll see how that goes. But all 3 today that I've had to assist with, so fortunately I was around to be able to do that. So that's a little update, and I'm kind of enjoying the ability to get away for an evening, even though it is a 50+ mile drive down there to where I'm eating. Well, this was a set of twins that was born this morning about 4:30. Traditional getting out of the red buck. She didn't have any trouble. And it seems like there's going to be okay. I'm going to show you a couple others, the twins from yesterday, in just a second or so. Well, here's the story on these 2. These were twins that were born yesterday that I actually had to go in and get them. And they are really, really small. The doe had a really small udder, and these little folks could not reach that udder. And I had them a little get together yesterday in Washington. When I got home, this little white one was pretty much near death. I got her revived. Here in the house next to the wood stove, she has taken a bottle. This little dapple doeling is by far the most active one, but really didn't want to take the bottle too bad, but has started taking the bottle. So these two will be bottle babies for sure, which is the last thing I wanted to do. And Des, the boarder, she doesn't know quite what to think, but I guess she'll get used to it. That's an update on kidding. Well, good afternoon, everyone. It is a Friday, and we've had a mini snowstorm. I'll let you see how much snow is here on the ground. Not a lot, but it was blowing and coming down pretty good earlier. So I'm headed to the kidding barn, which will turn into the calving barn after I get these kidded out. And I'll let you see what we've got here. And I have one empty pen. And I have one more female to kid. So here's one, a set of twins, doing well. Here is one that's got a single, doing well. Over here we've got another set of twins, and they seem to be doing just fine as well. One's in the heated barrel, as you can see. Over there in the far corner, that's the one that kidded about 4:30 this morning. Those kids are doing well. This girl here is one of the older ones, and we kicked her out of the individual pen. She has never had any heat, so she can handle it pretty well. And then that particular doe over there has got the solid red buck, and he is in the heated barrel. And the only one that's left to kid is this gal here, and I'm not sure she's close. I don't think her udder is tight enough, but when she does, I have one other empty pen, so I'll be good to go. Now I do have the two bottle twins in the house, and as soon as I get them going good and healthy, they will come out and I'll put them in one of the heated pens, so they'll be fine. And you can hear the heaters going in the background, and I'm not running those full time, but I can break this bar temperature up into the 50s pretty easy. In fact, it's 51 degrees in the barn right here, even though it's cold outside. And you can see that these kids know all about nursing. Little update from the kidding barn. Okay, this is kind of bottle feeding time. Two doelings. The dapple doesn't take the bottle quite as well as the sister. She was the weaker one of the two and doesn't get around quite as well. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. This should have been a different kind of video than what I've been showing before. And I'm sure you can hear the twins screaming in the background. So thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Get this last